we're talking about back in the king and queen days when they only had like 5 families, royal families, and those 5 royal families used to come to a table and talk out their grievances, their differences, and shit like that. Well, and then, you know, as the kids got older and older, and then the kids had wives and the kids had kids, the table got bigger, the room got bigger, and the grievances got bigger. So they went from maybe being able to talk it out at when they had 5 different families to talk it out with, and they come to an agreement. Now they got 5 bazillion families out there all trying to talk it out, and no one can agree on it. See, you get now the picture? When they didn't have that many people, things were better. Now that they got so many of them, everybody's got a say. And you got gazillions and gazillions and gazillions of people all over the planet that think they got a say. Well, I gotta know. Well, I gotta say. Well, I gotta tell you. Well, I gotta tell you this. Well, I'm telling you I know this. And it don't work out. And that's what it is. There's too many people. And then when you got groups of people that feel a certain way. But those groups of people went from being small groups of people to hundreds and thousands of groups of people now that all feel different ways. It's called total chaos. It's going to become a chaotic world, a chaotic world. In other words, there's going to be, before you know it, there's going to be groups, like they said, like that movie, like factions of groups of people that have their own belief systems, their own everything, and if you don't believe what they believe, then you're automatically going to be the enemy to those people. That's what's happening today. What's happening today is that the black people have a different belief system than the white people have. So they've always been against each other from the beginning over the belief system. And these new immigrant people don't speak our language. They have a whole nother belief system than us. These reformed American immigrant people that came to our country that are living here right now infested our whole entire country with their belief system now. And their belief system is Allah. What's Allah? Allah's God. Everything's God. It all comes down to one word, God. It's all God. In the end, all their meanings mean one thing. God. G-O-D. God of the day. That's it, right there. You see? That is the story. So, because this guy believes Jesus died over here, and that guy believes Jesus died over there, and that guy believes over there that Jesus gave his life for his people, his group. And this guy over here, he believes that Jesus died over here to give, for their sins and their shit. So now you got these two people fighting it out from the beginning, like the Hatfields and the McCoys. And they're fighting it out like a bitch, and ain't nobody really. And then they demolished everything to do with it, so that way they could fight forever and never stop fighting over it. And it's always been nothing but a war of a religious war from the beginning to now. All of it. And when the slaves didn't become slaves anymore, which were the black people that got put out and didn't become slaves anymore, suddenly they had their own belief system and a stake in it. So now they're American believing in their own God. Whatever that God is. Could have been a tall black man. Who knows? See what I'm saying? What I'm getting at? Germany, they believe in their own way. France, they believe their own way. China, they believe in their own way. Everybody's got the same God, but they don't get along with each other when they say that their God is mightier than my God. My God's mightier than your God, or your God's a more mightier person than my God was. That's where the fight's at. That's where the fight's always been. It never stops. It continues for decades upon decades, millenniums of decades it's been going on. Back in the caveman days, when the guy sparked the flame and he said, "Oh shit, fire. I found that." The other guy's, "Bullshit, I kicked the rock and I got fire." No, battled it out till one of them beat the shit out of the other one till he died so he could claim the fire. No, that was my fire. Even though he hit the rocks together and it started, that was my fire. I beat his head in and got rid of him, fed him to the dinosaurs. Because that sumbitch ain't gonna claim my fire. I want the patent on that fire. Now, that's what the entire world is about. Right there. It all started in caveman days. Oh, my woman. Oh, fuck you. My woman. My meat. I got a nookie tonight. Oh, bullshit. Get a rock. I'll beat your fucking head in. Whack. See? Told you. My woman. I nookie. Not you. See? That's what it's always been about. That's what it'll always be about. In this whole world, every one of them have the mentality of one thing. Greed. Money and greed and how much they can exploit you and me. That's their whole system of belief right there. When they stand up on the podium on a stage and they try to dupe you out of your money, it's all about greed to them. They ain't gonna do it. They're bullshit artists. They ain't gonna do a goddamn thing for you. You just, if Trump proved anything to anybody out there, it's how he got things done. They didn't help at all, and they were trying to block every goddamn thing. If you ain't as powerful as he is, then guess what? You won't get nothing done either. Get it yet? You getting the picture yet? This is not a reality show. This is not a philosophy lesson. This is a world reality check on life for you. That you're believing everything in your belief system is wrong. It's been wrong from day one. And what I can't understand is that if the cowboys were allowed to walk out in the street and shoot each other and no one could do a damn thing about it, why the hell ain't it happening today? And why is it we have to have law? Law for what? To keep those people with the money safe, not us. You notice they send a certain amount out to the public, but mostly they're protected more, and their buildings are protected more, and their houses are protected more. Everything about their goddamn lives is protected more. Why? They have a deeper wallet than you do. I could buy my own security set up. I could go rent the whole building of cops and have them just take care of me and me alone. Look, I pay you. You sit right around me with your fancy cruisers and you keep everybody away while I do what I do. Okay? Sure, no problem, boss. It doesn't take very much to get it, but it takes this to get there. That's the point. You don't have what they have. They got moolah. You got mulaki on your side. They got the green and you got herb. That's it. That's what you got. Well, hey, we let you have it. You know? You sell it, you'll make money. Then you'll have money. But they got the money. You don't got the money. But that's a story for another day. I'm going to pop this out there on you unfortunate bastards. And hopefully one day you won't have to hang out a sign because you're in trouble.